Well, I do suppose it's that time already. Okay. Or maybe I'm a little behind. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm running a little behind right now, but if you'll give me just a moment of your time, I need to log into my computer. Alright. But as soon as I'm done, I will help you with anything and everything you need. Thank you. Thank you. I promise I won't be long. Username. Okay, password. If I can remember it. I'll forget what I'm doing. Just hang on. I don't want to forget this password. Alright. Well, first off, on behalf of Lloyd'S Time Travel Agency, I'd like to thank you for your business. I hope that those of you who are returning had an amazing visit to the past, as well as a safe, relaxing flight. For those of you who are about to depart, the same. Here at Lloyd'S Time Travel Agency, we hope that you have an amazing trip and a safe flight. And if there's anything that you need, please feel free to ask. Okay, well, who's first? I'm sure there's some declarations from you returning from the past. And where are you returning from? Woodstock of '69. Alright, well, hold on. Let me just get my book here. I have to mark down everything that everybody brings back as a souvenir. Alright. And what is your name? Alright. And what is your number? That's right, your access card number. Alright. Okay. Well, let us see what you decided to bring back. What would you like this poster right here? I can understand. This here is a pristine little poster. See, but why would you choose a crinkled up? Looks like it was posted to a telephone pole or something. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. I can see your point with that. Who was playing? Oh. And did you stay for all 3 days? You did? Okay. Jimi Hendrix, Grateful Dead, Janis Joplin. Wow. Jefferson Airplane, Santana, The Who, Creedence Clearwater. Wow. Joe Cocker, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Iron Butterfly. Wow. I bet you had an amazing time. Well, I won't tell if you won't. Okay, so you have 2 promotional posters. 2 promotional posters. Grand Woodstock 69. Alright. Wow. Let me just scan your card and then you'll be good to go. Okay. extras. Enjoy. Alright, well, who is next? Well, look who it is. Our driver's license collector. Whose did you steal this time? You know, one of these days you're going to end up on the wall. All the time travelers who broke the rules. There's certain things. See, you know the rules, then why do you keep breaking them? Let me see. Oh, gee. Come on, seriously. Johnny Cash. You stole Johnny Cash's license. But you even have Jim Morrison's license. You gotta be kidding me. You can't be stealing these people's driver's license. John Wayne. Dean Martin. You even stole poor Alfred Hitchcock's license. You are something else. You really are. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 celebrities who are now going to go without their licenses, or at least until security returns them, as well as the rest of this stuff that you folks are not allowed to be bringing back. I need to scan your access card number. Alright. And I need to mark your name down. That is not your name. I have your name right here. All your information comes up when I scan your card, so what is your name? There you go. And I'm not even going to ask you for your number. I'll just mark it down. And you had 5 stolen identification. You know, we tell you each time you just don't listen. Should I call security on you? Alright. One more time. But after that, I will notify security. Alright. Alright. And how are you today? That's great. Alright, and where are you coming from? Well, that sounds like a lovely place. Can I scan your card? Alright. And what is your name? And what is your number? Okay. And do you have any souvenirs or anything like that to declare today? Alright. What is this? You took a political poster for Caesar. Okay. Alright. See, something like this is, the type of thing that we question. Should we allow you to keep it as a souvenir, or should we return it? This being, a political poster, which could, change the events of history. And, let's say some people didn't see this, will that change history or not? That's the question. I think it'll be alright. I'll let you get away with that one. Okay, so one political poster. Caesar. Here you are. Enjoy your souvenir. And who is next? Good afternoon. And where are you returning from? From Boston. Alright. Let me just scan your card. Okay. And what is your name? And what is your number? Okay. And do you have anything to declare today? Any souvenirs. Oh my, what do we have here? Well, that is a very lovely lantern. Where did you find this? You forget. How could you forget? I like how the beautiful glass work on this. It's just amazing. Some thick glass. Is this for like outside? I beg your pardon. This is the what? So this lantern would have been used to warn about the British coming. No. Oh no. No. You can't have that. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. No. This is your first time traveling. Well, I'll make an exception, but, no. Historically vital artifacts, such as this, you can't be taking those. No. No, things that you can take are like, pamphlets, brochures, posters, stuff like that. Pictures even. But not historical significant items such as this. Those are off limits. So you're going to have to return that. I need to sit it somewhere very safe. There we go. Alright, so one lantern from Boston. Okay, who's next? Good afternoon. And where are you coming from? Well, do you have any souvenirs to declare? You do? Okay. Let me just scan your card. Okay, there we go. What is your name? Okay. And what is your number? What do you have to declare today? Oh, you have some booklets and brochures. Okay. Let's take a look here. So books from President Kennedy's inauguration. Oh, wow. Well, let us take a look at all this. Book of Presidents. Guide to Washington. So you brought back a little souvenir book, huh? Not a couple souvenir books, but Washington. Just have to make sure there's nothing else in here, like this. Okay, that's your map. Alright. That's fine. Okay. That's good. Presidents of the United States. Oh, this is like a little history about the presidents of the United States. Okay. That's cool. That's nice. Our flag. Just make sure there's nothing in here. Pictorial Guide of the United States Capitol. And a Washington Monument brochure. Why'd you choose this stuff as your souvenirs? This is all things that you can get now. Okay. Well, whatever floats your boat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, 7 books. Booklets. Okay. All right. Who's next? Good afternoon. And what can I help you with? You need a flight. All right. And what time frame might you be heading? 1800s. All right. Well, as you can see, 1800 to 1850 leaves at 2 p.m. Now, 1850 to 1900 leaves at 3 p.m. All right. So, what exact date? Okay. All right. And I'm going to need to scan your card. Okay. Okay, so destination, got that. I could fill out your details. All right. And where exactly might you be heading? For theater. Why would you want to go there? On that date? You do realize what happens, right? Okay. Two tickets. Now, why exactly do you need two tickets? Are you need an in-dress circle ticket and an orchestra ticket. I don't know what you might be up to, but I wish you the best. Alright, the two tickets are printing out now. Alright, here we are. We've got one dress circle ticket and one orchestra ticket for Ford's Theater. Reserved chair for Friday. I have a feeling I know what you're going to try to do. You do know that trying to change the past is against the rules. So if you choose to return, you're going to have to face security as well as Lloydville Police Department. Okay. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Enjoy your trip. Who's next? Oh my, looks like you got a really good suntan. Looks like you have some, what's that, dust? Sand. Oh, some sand in your hair. Well, I can only imagine where you're coming back from. Only a couple places. Ancient Egypt. Alright, well, if you don't mind, I'd like to scan your card. Okay. Alright, and what is your name? Okay. And your number. And do you have anything to declare today? Any magnificent souvenirs of any kind? Anything like that? Put them all up here on the table. Oh no, oh boy. Well, I mean, I kind of doubt that it's going to change history, but, you know, these are these are some Major League artifacts, you know. You got more. Yeah, gee, what's this? Is it safe to open? I don't trust it. That would make a nice little jewelry case, wouldn't it? Or something like that. And this here, green beetle. Scabbard beetle. And then we have, I'm guessing, King Tut and Nefertiti. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. You know, even though these types of things, you know, these little statues and that, even though it doesn't mess with history, it's still, you know, too significant of an item to be keeping as a souvenir, you know. This here is probably used in some kind of ceremonies, you know, so, just like this here in the jar, this little, looks like maybe it could be even a funeral jar of some sort, like a connected, yeah. So, you know, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to allow you to keep this stuff. It's just, you know, it's to be honest, it's way too intense. My personal words. This stuff is too intense to be dealing with, you know, so, but I do apologize. It's just, we can't. I know. And if you want, you can take a picture of them. Go ahead. You can always say that this is what I have found in ancient Egypt. Exactly. I like it. Okay, you got it? Okay. I'm running out of space. Everybody just keeps bringing stuff that they shouldn't be bringing. Alright, well, who's next? Good afternoon. And oh, you're planning on a trip? Okay. Where might you be heading out to? No, you can't be serious, right? Okay, let me put in the date. 13th, 1912. There we go. Alright, now if I can just scan your card. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to put your personal information in the computer, and then we'll get you all squared away. And then you can go and set sail on the Titanic. I don't know why you would want to, but go right ahead. Feel free. I don't care. Weirdos. Yeah. Well, I mean it as a joking way. Don't take offense or anything. But so far today, I've got one that wants to go to Ford Theater on the date, yes. And now I've got you, who wants to go on Titanic a day or two before it sinks. Something not right. Okay. Now I need to print out all of your documentation that you're going to need. Okay, well, while we wait for that all to print out, so, what's making you wanna go set sail on the Titanic? Classified. Ooh. Like, what are you working for? Like some secret organization? The guy that is going to Ford Theater, he said the same thing. I bet you two are probably in cahoots with each other. Let me see this. No. Yeah, it's done. I'll be right back. Okay, Mr. Titanic. Here you go. Here we have your first class passenger ticket. There you go. We've also got you a first class lunch ticket, as well as breakfast and dinner. This one's the lunch ticket right here. We also have your first class dinner menu. Oh, wow. Let's see what this is. Consomme oysters, hors d'oeuvre varieties, whatever that is, cream of barley, salmon, mousseline sauce, cucumber, filet mignon, salute chicken mayonnaise, vegetable marrow farci, lamb, mint sauce, roast duckling, applesauce, sirloin or beef chateau, potatoes, green peas, creamed carrots, boiled rice, parmentier and boiled new potatoes, punch romaine, roast squab and cress, red burgundy, cold asparagus, vinaigrette, pâté de foie gras, celery, Waldorf pudding, chocolate and vanilla eclairs, French ice cream, and peaches in chartreuse jelly. Well, it sounds like you are going to be eating some very interesting things while you're there. So, here you go. Here's your menu. And here is your bill of fare. That's all I have to put your name on here. And it's just one, right? Just you. No children, no passengers. Okay. Yeah, I just had to forge Bruce Ismay's signature. Yeah, I do have to do a lot of forgeries from time to time. Forging paperwork, signatures, everything. All right, there you are. Enjoy your voyage. You're the last one. And it looks like you are returning from somewhere. And where might you be returning from? Oh, a Lynyrd Skynyrd concert. What do you mean, what would have been their last? Before the plane crash. Oh. Oh. Well. Can I scan your card? Alright. And what is your name? Okay, and what is your number? Okay. And are you declaring anything today? One item. Oh. And what do you have for us today? Oh, all right. The official ticket. October 19th, 1977, Lynyrd Skynyrd. Wednesday evening at 8. Wow. Ticket 1295. We did not get this ticket signed by all the members of the band. No way. That's pretty cool. Alright, well. One Lynyrd Skynyrd ticket. Autographed. Right. So was it a good show? Nice. Very nice. Well, that is really cool. Greenville Memorial Auditorium. Signed by everyone. Wow. This Ronnie is Steve, Gary. Wow. I gotta admit, wouldn't mind having this myself. But, well, there you are. Alright, well, you are all set. Welcome back. And, I'd say I hope you enjoyed your show, but I guess you did. You even got the autographs. So, that's a success. Alright. Oh, you take care as well. Okay. Now I've got to sign. Date. Close up shop. Close this thing down.